Outside of D.C. at FedEx Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Washington Redskins. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He sets up the screen to Jones. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Exit, exit. Check 13, check 13. Get it.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and... just a few inches.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
18. No chance. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Twist, twist. 26. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. X3. 218. Chopper. 25. Check 25.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep is Trevor Davis. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Darius Geis, his first carry of the game. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Geis. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Haskins on 1st down. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A Redskin 1st down. The pickup 15 yards.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
Come on, D. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how are you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Adrian Amos on the tackle. A gain of 9.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's a baby sock. Go. Mike's 42.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd and goal, Haskins. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
First thrown out for the backup Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go. Easy. Out. Like 22.
General West.
Mike.
Hey, watch the ball.
Yeah, Liz.
Buzz.
Now Rodgers. Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Montez Sweat brought him down. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers complete to Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards on the play. First down.
A gain of 15. First down, Packers.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Tackled there by Monte Nicholson.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6.
Push it back.
At the 22-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check nickel.
Inside.
Hey, Mike 55.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Snap comes at 1. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
You're not ready. Mike 55. Check.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down. Tavecchio puts this one through, and the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the screen.
Second down, Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. picked up by Will Redmond. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Rodgers now a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10. Now Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. The intended receiver was Trevor Davis, and now it's 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready? 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic.
Here we go.
Check 4. Go. Motion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. Going for the deep ball. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Okay, baby, let's go. Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it's Haskins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Jim 30. Jim.
Rodgers now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Again, he was looking for Devontae Adams. That'll bring up 2nd down.
88. Check three.
He's got 61. Matchbox lights.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, 88. Look at you.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go. Hey, 25's the mic. We'll go 25's the mic. Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. Echo. Hey, 25's the mic.
4th down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Washington Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Watch the backer.
Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Rashawn Gary in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. To try again after the sack, Haskins. And my goodness, another interception. picked off by Josh Jackson, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Again, it's Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Turn it up. Check 26. Check 26. 80 weapon. Jump out. Run right. Rush in. Inside. Chest.
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Check the hot read. Tight dog.
Again, it's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check. Come on. You better bring. Check 3. Number 50. Mike 22. 22's coming. Mike. I know he is.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, first down, Packers. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Pick the edge. Come. Run right. Mike, 55. Topper. Trying to collect. 52.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Check. Fresno. Greystone, travel.
They run it again with Williams. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Undercut. Kill. You draw Porter. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. I'm coming.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
As you watch that one unfold, didn't you think to yourself, just knock it down because of where he was?
Great catch, but losing yardage.
Hard to change what they are, isn't it? When they see the ball in the air, they're programmed to go get it.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they got the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
Third down, here's Haskins. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And now here is another interception. Kevin King with a pick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. SOS. Check. 26.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Slam. Easy. Back. Watch twist. Hey, alert 3. Look again.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's good for 28 yards. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts, Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run it with Williams. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
You got Lynn. You got tight right there. Switch.
On 2nd down, it's Williams, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jamal Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Tavecchio to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Packers 20, Redskins nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Jordan Jenkins in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Another try after the 1st down sack. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3 and out. Here's Haskins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Redskins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Come on, set. AT Gator. Ball trot. Be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Record. Zip. The mic. We're going 25's the mic. Come on, D. Hey, 25's the the mic. We got 25 the mic. Watch twist, watch twist.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it.
I got you, boy.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, 25.
Now Haskins on 1st down. That is caught at the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
The tackle made by Monte Nicholson. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Packers, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.